Are we using layers in a way that may be a bit too complicated? For example, multiple layers and overlay layers are really useful for adding light and shadow effect. But sometimes, don't you feel like, this isn't the color I expected, and end up fiddling with layer effect forever just to get the look you want? The thing is, with these special layers, the software handles the color calculations for you, so it doesn't always pan out as you predicted. It's kind of like leaving it up to chance in a way. If your artwork doesn't always feel consistent, maybe the way you are using the layers could be part of the reason. So today, I'm going to share my method and my recommended way of using layers. Are you ready? Let's get started. For me, I keep things simply by painting entirely on normal layers. Why? Because with normal layers, you're using the exact colors that you've chosen yourself. For example, when I'm painting shadows, I need to think about the color, like is it going to be a purple shade or maybe gray? This makes me more intentional about my color choices, and it's a great way to learn both color. Since I don't rely on special effects much, my own color library naturally grows over time. In the long run, this approach really helps you level up your skills, I believe. So, how do I paint using only normal layers? Well, in my case, I often paint all the shadows first. This method works particularly well with watercolor tools. Even without using a multiple layer, watercolor tool can create a transition effect where the colors underneath show through, giving your work a natural and unified look, like traditional watercolor brushes. I start by loosely painting the shadows using whatever colors I feel like, and then I use a mask layer for the character afterward. By the way, I received some questions about using layers in digital work, so I'm thinking of doing a really basic video aimed at beginners to cover the fundamentals of working with layers. Okay, getting back to the main topic. After creating a mask layer, I go ahead and start coloring. Once I lay down the colors, I try not to use color adjustment tools too much. Why? Well, like I mentioned earlier, it's because it's a great way to train your sense of color. Color adjustment tools are so convenient, and it's really tempting to rely on them. But if you do, you'll never really develop your own sense for color. So I try to stick with the colors I originally liked and as much as possible. Of course, I still end up adjusting colors sometimes, but by setting a kind of rule for myself, like don't change the colors I pick, I'm able to train my color sense over time. Okay, and basically the layers I use are a background layer and layers for each part, like the hair, clothes, and a shadow layer, a liner layer, and finally a highlight layer. The highlight layer goes above the line note so I can tweak it easily. Oh, and by the way, even though I just said I always stick to normal layers, there's actually one exception where I regularly use a multiple layer. That's for patterns on clothing or accessories. For things like clothing patterns, since the designs are separate from the base color, I usually paint the base color first, then draw the patterns on a separate layer, and finally use multiple wood to blend them in. I do think using normal layers here would help improve my skills even more, but multiple board is just first for this kind of task, so that's why I use it. Usually I don't merge any layers together. I just put the shadows on top, painting each part, and add some highlight. Pretty simple, right? So today I talked about the benefits of painting on normal layers and share my layer also. The special layers are super convenient, but by purposely not using them, we can really sharpen our own sense of color and belief. So I highly recommend trying this normal layer challenge for yourself. I think you'll make some really fun discoveries along the way. Okay, as always, thank you so much for watching. It's been 6 months since I started this channel. Making video is a lot of fun. That's the reason I've been able to keep going, is because of all of your support. If this video was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again in the next video. Have a great drawing day. Bye bye.